Our officials, Marcus Pettigrew, Kelly Pfeiffer, Jamel Spearman, and we are playing ball in Portland. On the drive, the kick out to Aquino. He's going to take a three to open, just like that.
That's a big shot. Doesn't take a lot of threes, only has 15 on the season, but to open up with a big-time three, you can tell this High Point team's ready to go.
Nick Boyd on the drive off the window with the left hand. The Wisconsin leading scorer at over 20 a game.
Bang them on the boards and then get hot from three. The Badgers can light it up from deep.
They can. They've got 400 three-pointers, a Big Ten record on the season. And here's one going up and in for Nick Boyd.
He's ready to go.
Boyd will reset. And now the drive and off the window again.
So strong. He has improved his game immensely.
Anderson for a triple. Little too strong. Rebound off to Blackwell. Blackwell looking to push it all the way. The kick out. Rowdy drains a three. Might be a timeout coming soon.
Pretty much whole on the front court.
Crossover and nice shot by Terry Anderson. Open three off the mark. Blackwell snatches the board. Blackwell three is good. Wisconsin's got three already.
You still have a second challenge. Now if you're High Point, Coach Kleiman, you might think about keeping that challenge in your back pocket till later in the game, the last one.
And obviously saves you a possession, and that possession ends up with a bucket underneath by Anderson.
Which is important. Call by Kleiman to make that, Coach Kleiman to make that call to challenge.
Mid-range jumper short by Boyd, his first miss. And now on the run, and the flush by Fletcher.
I'll tell you, High Point is not backing down.
Put back, still no good. And Panthers come out of it with a basketball. I told you it was going up if he got his hands on it.
He is really quickly, like Piranha is going to try to go for those steals.
Nice play on the inside for Blackwell. Blackwell's got 7.
Well-diagrammed play. Greg Gard stealing a couple points there. Those are some underneath out of bounds where if you can get a couple points in a big game like this could make a difference.
Here's Martin. Little guy off the window. Blackwell trying to draw a foul off the window. They're going to give it to him. And it's good. Tough drive.
Braden Carrington coming off the bench, missed his first shot from 3, so he says, I'm going to attack the basket, trying to get himself involved. Scoring off the bench he's the guy for the Wisconsin Badgers.
Averaging about 8.4 a game. Sweet drive by Fletcher. 7-foot junior out of Lakeville, Minnesota, who's went healthy, a walking double-double. Talking about guys that can shoot that are 7 feet tall. Austin Rapp's not 7 feet tall. High Point has already taken 13 threes in this one. This guy's one of the best three-point shooters in the country. Martin, point guard, turn around from the free throw line. Nice shot by Rob Martin.
Yeah, he's quick.
Fletcher, straightaway 3. Off the window.
They needed that one. They're now 3 for 14.
Chance for the Panthers to cut further into the lead. Martin on the baseline, in and out. Boyd ahead, wide open was Rapp.
Capitalized with Nolan Winter's injury, playing more minutes and really producing on both ends of the floor for Greg Gard and the Wisconsin Badgers.
Rob Martin on the drive. Man, For a guy that's 5'10", he's making some
out because he can make the three, so you don't want to give him dare shots from the three-point line, but at some point you got to keep him out of the paint because he's making things happen for High Point.
Blackwell drains a three.
That's how you bust up a zone. Catch and shoot.
And High Point's got another three. That's the first one for Housen. 5th three-pointer of the year. Cuts the lead to 6. Free throw, jumper. Blackwell's got the whole package.
He sure does, and he knows how to bust up.
Off the mark, rebound, ties Fletcher. Martinez has an open look for three. In and out and tipped in by Aquino. That one rims out. Kept alive by Rapp and then saved by Fletcher. Nice job by Fletcher on the baseline. Martin, three. Got it.
Rhythm three in transition. Strength of schedule. Miami University last night, not a good strength of schedule. But these teams know how to win, and there is no fear in this High Point team so far.
Another three for Blackwell. Ohio State and TCU.
He's getting to his spots. He's softening his legs when he gets open jumpers, and he's the guy carrying the offense for the Wisconsin Badgers.
Inside, up and around. Sweet move by Aquino. Going around the tall timber. Here's one of them. Boyd. Double teamed. Wisconsin has to pack it on the inside to Winter. Winter going to work off the window. Nice shot.
That's a great job of Nolan Winter. 3-time European champ, so he could wear whatever he wanted on the back of his jersey.
You know your dad's listening, so he's smiling right now. Sweet shot by Fletcher.
Terry Anderson's going to have to get going in the second half, but High Point has a lot of guys stepping up, making plays. Blackwell
with the ball in hand will go to work. He leads Wisconsin in scoring, and he got up and under just too easy on that one. He's got 20, and Wisconsin will have the halftime lead unless that one goes, and it doesn't. Here's Blackwell, 20-point first half. It's the 4th time in his career he's had 20 or more in a half. This time he gives it up. And we got a tie game again.
Big bucket for Terry Anderson, leading scorer for High Point.
To the Panthers. Here's Rob Martin, had 9 points in the first half. Anderson thought about a three on the drive instead, and he puts High Point in front for only the 2nd time today.
There he goes. He got it. Or you go home. There's nothing else. So you want to leave it all out there on the floor.
And on the inbounds play, a good one for Blackwell. He's got 22. Oh, no, he's going to be the man to inbound. Beg your pardon. Into Housen, straight up with a three. Got it! Panthers back in front by 1.
Housen's getting the crowd going for High Point.
And who else? Nick Boyd goes to the rack for Wisconsin.
Make a play in the paint, and that's why that was a travel.
Nick Boyd with a crossover dribble on the drive. Has to give it up. And it's Rapp for 3.
That's a nice looking stroke.
His wife is also an assistant coach on a women's basketball team at High Point, who's also in the NCAA tournament. They have their first round game Saturday in Nashville. Boyd gets the bucket there for Wisconsin. Guys, she got an excused absence.
Men's and women's into the NCAA tournament. Miami, Ohio did that. Obviously, UConn's done that. There are a handful of teams that have both going to the NCAA games.
Nice feed inside, and Anderson scores on a great dish.
Terry Anderson.
Nolan Winter, his 2nd basket of the ball game. Darius Kuna play. You're in for a treat there, too. Darius Acuff, the player of the year and freshman of the year in the SEC, and Winter on the inside with an easy bucket.
Yeah, and Acuff also a first-team All-American. And he's the first SEC player since Pete Maravich in 1970 to lead the league in points and assists this year.
Rob Martin with a 3.
Big 3 right there. He had the finish, but he looked like he might cup it and try to throw it down.
Martin, quick crossover dribble, got to the lane, got the roll. And he lost the handle. He was going to hoist a three, I think. Turnover instead. Winner, he'll try a triple. Gilakis underneath, the big fella scores. That's his first basket.
That's a good job of when you have a quicker guy around you and you're taller. If you just take your time and make your move, you're going to be able to get an easy shot over the smaller defender.
Martin to try to tie it.
Me neither. Maybe he doesn't want to take the mid-range. It's either a layup or a three for the Badgers.
Well, he's got it in hand now. He's going to have to give it up. Brody, he'll take the three. Got it. His second of the game.
Had a 10-point lead real early, but once High Point settled in, we could tell this game is looking like it's going down the wire.
Wrap for three.
And Greg Gard has really developed his guards. He allows him to play with a lot of freedom, and Boyd's rewarded him with a heck of a season.
Martin. Oh, the three goes, and he was looking for a foul on top of it.
And that should have been a foul, 100%. There was so much body contact. He has a lot to complain about on that one.
And on the other end, really aggressive on defense. But Carrington's got an open look, and he knocked it down.
Guys, in that last Wisconsin huddle, Nick Boyd just grabbed the marker out of Coach Gard's hand and started drawing a defensive play, saying, listen, I got Martin. Let's stay glued to our guys and make sure we don't leave Johnson and allow him to get away and open.
Boyd up and under, no good. Cleared off by Johnston. Martin leaves it for Johnson, a mile out. Got it! A Zerbiak three.
A logo three from the NCAA logo.
70-65, 4:20 to play. Anderson, he'll try a three. Yes!
Not going away.
4 minutes remaining in regulation. Nick Boyd drives, got away with an elbow, but he got the bucket to go. 19 for Boyd. Here's a great pass to Anderson from Rob Martin. Boyd again going to work in the lane, and he's fouled by Martin. Our game reset as he drops in his 19th. So both Badger guards. Jared.
Guys, Coach Kleiman hasn't been wearing his emotions on his sleeve. He's been wearing it on his entire wardrobe. That last huddle, he came screaming to his team saying, they're tired, we're tired, suck it up, suck it up.
But when he touches the ball, he is feeling it right now.
Blackwell, 4 on the shot clock. In some traffic. Tip in by Winter. Martin had a moment when I thought he was going to take the three. It'll be Fletcher instead, and he got it. Tie game. Boyd in the lane, off the window.
He continues to get to his left hand. He's so good at it, teams know it, and they can't stop it.
Martin got free inside. Are you kidding me with these guards? Boyd, same spot, same result.
Got to get back on defense, though.
Nick Boyd and the Badgers back it out to use some clock. See if they can stop Boyd going left. He goes right instead and scores again. One minute. Johnston got it. Timeout.
High Point needs a massive stop. They got to keep Boyd out of the paint. And it's going to be high pick and roll all day long. Rapp and Boyd.
It's been Nick Boyd's second half, and he got inside again, but he missed the shot. High Point's got the rebound on the outlet to Johnston. And his first two-pointer of the year gives High Point the lead. Timeout. Beg your pardon, they led 43-41 at one point. But a one-point lead here, 11.7. Here we go. Nick Boyd. Badgers leading scorer. On the drive, he's been sensational in this half, has a shot blocked. And the Panthers are fouled with 1.6. And it's no good. And quick timeout. And the inbound will come from Rhodey. And he's guarded by Fletcher, who's going to have those hands as high as he can. Here comes the long ball. That's what Wally called for, but it is intercepted. And High Point, the Panthers, the 12 seed, continue on as they upset the Wisconsin Badgers 83-82. And the Panthers march on here in March. Unbelievable.